This is how to embrace the concept of part-time productivity. It's going to help you make time for what matters, do more of what you love, and start living your life by design, not default. Thanks to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Hello, it's Simon. Productivity is a dirty word. I think that's because it's rooted in industrial concepts of working harder, longer, faster. And I've used the word a lot on this channel, mostly because I can't find a better one. Well, this year I'm calling time on overwhelm and productivity. And I think a lot of us are feeling overwhelmed these days. Let me know how you are in the comments, because maybe you're fighting to balance your full-time job with the rest of your life. Maybe you are drowning in tasks and struggling to find the joy in your work. And a lot of us are just maybe finding success and then realizing we've lost our time and freedom in the process. So I want to make a deal with you today. I would love you to join me on a challenge, and it's designed to help you achieve more with less effort so that you can spend your time on what matters. I'm calling it Part-Time Productivity Club. And you know what the first rule of Part-Time Productivity Club is? Do less. Sorry, I couldn't resist. More specifically, I want us all to do less whilst doing more of what matters. Now, in this video, I'll give you a roadmap to shortcut the journey to achieving just that. And from there, you've got to come and join me on something I've launched. Well, two things I've launched, actually. Number one is a free 5-day email challenge that I'd love you to come and sign up to at parttimeproductivity.com. It's linked below. And alongside that, I've launched my first Skillshare class, How to Do More with Less Effort, Part-Time Productivity 101. Now, both of these will guide you through the process and go further with more challenges and tasks to get organized. So go and click the links in the description and let's do it. Oh, and for a limited time, I'm even offering one-to-one live sessions on Skillshare if you need the extra help. So here is the 5-step roadmap to that process that will quickly and easily reduce your workload dramatically, allowing you to focus on what matters. Number one, set your North Star. As someone who runs a productivity channel, you might assume that I've got my act together. But honestly, overwhelm and anxiety at the moment are as much a part of my life as many other people's. Let's face it, we've got a lot to deal with. Digital information overload, long to-do lists, packed schedules, lack of life-work balance, chasing other people's social media success. Do you recognize one or two of those? Well, before we kind of declutter all of that from our lives, we first need to know our direction of travel. And finding a clear North Star will make your decisions and the actions you take more effective and focused, all reducing a bit of that overwhelm. That means goal setting, but it's goal setting rigorously rather than instinctively. Following a prompted reflection process has been probably the most beneficial new process I've discovered. I've created a goal setting workbook and Notion template that can help you do that if you want to. I've linked them below. The process is pretty simple. We review our calendar, we identify the wins and losses and lessons from them, and then we go and set those goals and a vision that we want to go towards. But remember, less is more. So focusing on less means you can leverage your time and energy for greater success and the benefits that come with them. I've linked a full guide below and it is broken down in that Skillshare class. Part-time productivity, baby. Trust me, it's transformational. But without actual time and space from what's already on your plate at the moment, reaching new goals can feel impossible. So the next stage is to declutter. Now, I think the biggest challenge for many of us who are feeling overwhelmed is that feeling of having to hold everything. I'm sure you recognize that feeling of the weight of too many to-do list items and priorities hanging over you, right? It's similar to living in a really cluttered house. If your environment is cluttered and messy, then you don't ever really find clarity and purpose. So this stage is all about a system that has changed my life and really become my entire business. Getting all your tasks, priorities, ideas, worries out from your brain into a second brain system. Now, this was coined by David Allen in Getting Things Done, and a second brain can be as simple as just organized piles of paper with ideas and tasks sorted in front of you. This is the brain dump. Now, whilst the idea of writing it all down might feel a little bit overwhelming, trust me, the result is the opposite when you've done it. And you can do this in 3 simple stages. One is capture, dump every single item onto individual pieces of paper, one task at a time. Organize and group everything into what you might call projects or life areas. And I use my Notion Task and Project Manager to do this, since it's a powerful digital system that then allows me to sort everything and feed it back to myself in a really powerful way. If you want to, you can actually download a free version of that links below. And stage 3 is distill. Identify the most essential tasks that link to your goals and will move the needle most. But without the right strategy to do this part, you may still be drowning in a swamp of options, and that's where a little piece of new technology might just change your life. A matrix. Yeah, it's red pill time.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
But first, let me give you a sneak peek of my new class with today's partner, Skillshare, and why I think you should come visit me there next. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry professionals across productivity, design, freelancing, and all the rest. Now, I've used it in the past to do things like create that digital goal setting planner that you've just had a look at. But now, inspired by the challenges we are talking about in this very video, I'm releasing my own class there too, Part-Time Productivity 101. Skillshare classes allow me to go at a different pace and offer different content to what I would normally put, say, on YouTube. It means I can break down the process into bite-sized lessons and share supporting resources like my goal-setting workbook and weekly rhythms template directly with the class, all to help you guys succeed. Now, there's also a class project gallery where people share their results. And if you want to go even further down that organization rabbit hole, Skillshare has designed a bunch of great learning paths like this one on organization and planning for creative freelancers, helping you get from novice to pro super quick. So learning paths are kind of hand-picked classes meant to be taken in order that build on one another, reinforcing lessons. They are available in a range of experience levels from beginner to advanced and a variety of categories from productivity, design, creative freelancing, tools and software like Procreate or Blender, marketing. There's a ton of it. So this year, come and invest in yourself and your goals by starting a learning journey on Skillshare to take your career, skills, or side hustle to the next level. Now, the first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial, which includes access to my class and all other classes on Skillshare. Better get started. 3. Prioritize the right way. Part-time productivity is about putting your energy in the right place and knowing that you can do less because 1, you avoid the busy work that really isn't important, and 2, you know the actions you're taking are the ones that will really move you forward. For this, we need to put all of those tasks in order of importance. But to do it strategically, it's time to enter the matrix. Stephen Covey's time management matrix. Take a look at this. It's a simple diagram that divides your to-do list into 4 categories. Important and urgent first, important but non-urgent second, I call that deep work, unimportant but urgent third, and unimportant and not urgent last. Now, another way to look at this efficiency matrix is to combine it with the concept of do, delegate, and defer, delete, or eliminate from David Allen. I'm actually rebuilding my Notion second brain template, Life OS, around this concept, and it's changed how I look at my task list for the better. You can download this system in my free Notion Task Manager, link below, or grab that full Life OS system at bettercreating.com. So prioritize systematically and you will be able to delete a lot of tasks. But there's still a problem. I get so wrapped up in doing the urgent stuff that those big, important passion projects get left behind. So set your weekly rhythm. Now, if you want to embrace part-time productivity, you have to schedule balance into your week. When it comes to planning your day, week, or month, it's all too easy to focus on urgent tasks, booked meetings, what's pressing first. We fail to plan in downtime and space for those big important projects that really get us excited and go towards those goals. Now, the concept of setting your weekly rhythm has changed that for me. Here's the idea. Time block a week in your calendar with non-specific tasks. When do you want to not work and block that time off? When would you best do deep work? Now, deep work is when you set aside real time without distractions to do that one thing you really want to explore. Write that book, build that Notion template, study that course, check out Cal Newport's book on this idea if you want to know more. Now, this is my weekly rhythm. It focuses on hard stops on certain days and sessions for urgent tasks and others for those important non-urgent projects. It's all great, but once you know what you're doing and when you're doing it, how do you actually focus, overcome distractions, or that dreaded procrastination? So stage 5 is embracing focus tools. There are many ways to help yourself focus and escape distraction, but these are the 3 that really worked for me. Pomodoro counters. Essentially, this times out 25-minute stints of work and 5-minute breaks. Getting into a cycle of this can transform your focus and effectiveness, and I love the Endel app for this. It's a kind of AI music system designed to set the right vibe for work, and that timer is built in. Personally, I find 45-minute sessions are best for me. 2, just drink more water than you realise. It's amazing what it does. And 3, remove those digital distractions. You can try minimalist icons on your phone, setting focus mode, blocking notifications. And how about this? An app that blocks entire apps. It's called 1 Sec, and it will actually ask you if you really want to look at that Instagram post. So what now? Other than getting to work? Well, make sure you go across to parttimeproductivity.com, sign up to that club newsletter to get free emails and resources from me to help you with all of this, and check out that Skillshare course. So, we've talked about some great solutions to live that life of less, achieve more, but change can be hard, right? And unless you make these habits stick, you'll be going nowhere. So I recommend watching this video next for how to build some tiny habits that actually work. And down here, you can check out my Notion second brain system to see if it could be for you. It would be awesome if you clicked on my face to subscribe here. Lovely if you left a like, and I'll see you on the next one.